Hey everyone, Deadpine here. Welcome back to the Summer Series 2023, where we get a diamond block per YouTube sub. There's still time to be subbed into the channel, so if you have not subbed yet, for whatever reason, why not? It's free. Drop a sub, support the community, but also become a diamond block in this series, and or not a diamond block representation in this series. I think I have a different idea on what I want to do. It's going to take more time, but it's going to be worth it. But anyway, wanted to show off the auto trader improvements we made thanks to a specific comment about distributor modulars. So big shout out to them. I do appreciate that. Don't remember the name off the top of my head right now, but that is a big win. And I want to show off those upgrades because it's really good. It really improves the auto trader farm, plus some other things. And then, yeah, we're going to go over the rest of the series. All right, so we are back. So yes, this is running properly. So distributor modulars for modular routers. What it does, might as well have a visual. What it does, it allows you to refill. It takes 3 Mark II upgrades, which is where the wireless comes in, but it allows you to refill 8 different inventories. So all these inventories here. And then the key one here is the regulator augment. So we're limiting it to 3. So it will never overtrade for emeralds, and we're whitelisting emeralds here. So this will keep each one of these filled with 3 emeralds always, and will never overtrade for a diamond armor piece again, which is really just a big win. So it was really the distributed modular was the key. So and I might have even said it when I was making this farm, but I was a little out of it. So here we go. Here's an example. So this will not trade, but this is the only thing I have not tested is if I just let this sit, will this eventually go back down to 1? And I think I'm actually going to leave this here and try that out. Let's see if it happens. This one's on 5. So I'm going to let this sit for a couple Minecraft days. I'm going to do an AFK session after this recording. But yeah, I want to see if that goes. If not, we'll just have to come back down here periodically and swap it to the pants, basically, because this is 1 less diamond than the chest plate. So that's what we're going to try out. We still have these guys producing emeralds for us. With the flesh and gold, and we could of course swap back and forth if these get overpriced, but it looks like these guys are holding pretty steady at 1 gold per, which is why I turned back on this guy. There's a piece of stone in there I need to get out, but to smelt the gold armor that we're getting, so we have at least a little bit of a gold income because we would eventually get rid of that. So actually, how many apples do I have? Not a ton. We should probably trade for some apples, get some more gold apples going, because there's a different part of this project that I wanted to show off here, which is, let's grab I do love that that's still automated there. We are continuing to get more armor traders, and this is just in case later on I need a ton more of villagers. But basically I can come in here with this backpack that auto refills emeralds, which we can put these back in there. Emeralds, coal, and iron. So I can just come. I'm going to have 8 different versions of these. Now, we're not always going to get the iron trade, but we'll always have the coal trade. So we can go get this real quick, and we get a full ×3 set. So 24 ×3 set of diamonds, essentially, every trade. And we'll have that ×8. So I can just come in here and do this, and that really overflows the diamonds. It's so easy to do. It's such a high capacity manually, and it works really, really well if I need to like get the last 1,000 diamonds or so because we finished everything else so quickly. So just going to work on that slowly in the background while I'm AFKing stuff. You know, nothing too exceptional there. But I do think this is actually more efficient, but it requires attention. This one's less efficient, but I can just sit there and do nothing, you know, especially if these trades come back down after a while, which I don't know if they will. That almost seemed like it went up, which is kind of interesting. So we'll see. We'll see on that. Again, I'm genuinely curious if these will come down eventually, or if we have to do a little bit of manual procedure with them. So other big change, because we were overflowing so much and the smelter was getting full, I set up liquid storage in our fluid area where we have the seared, the blaze blood. So same storage, because these take so long to cast. You see on the jade over there, it's not that I don't have enough basins. It's just they take so long to solidify. There it goes. that you need more than 3 basins. I could have done that on the Smeltery, but I think it's kind of cooler to save them up as liquid diamond too. So this will fluctuate between 0 and like, I mean, this is brief testing, like 30 buckets or so, if I'm doing the manual trades and tossing them in there. But I think it's just cooler to save it here next to our Blazing Blood, which we have. Oh my goodness, we have, what is that? That's a lot of buckets. 4,500 buckets, right? Wow, that's a lot of buckets. Good stuff. So I just want to show those improvements and, you know, thank the comments. Comments do help. I will never say I know everything about modded Minecraft. And even if I did know about that, it's sometimes you don't remember stuff, right? Yeah, I'm never going to be the omniscient, know the exact best way to do things person. I just like to do what I'm in the mood for at the time, you know? And the cool thing about this backpack is actually we're just going to store this down here next to these guys because I don't want to be constantly refilled with those. But that all said, just want to show off those farm improvements. The rest of the series, how's this going to go? So, I want to get 256 ores, okay? I want to get 256 ores, not just deep slate ores. So, this is where the Twilight Forest comes into play. We're going to go to the Twilight Forest. There is, like, different bosses you beat in a certain order. It's really fun if you've never seen it before. Most of you will probably have seen or at least heard of the Twilight Forest before. So, we're going to go do that. We are stopping at the Hydra Lair. That's the key. The Hydra Lair will have diamond blocks in it, which is a fun way to beat boss, then get the ore. Now, we're also going to be going to a hollowed hill, or trying to find a big hollowed hill, which also has diamond ore in it. And we're going to mine that. And I want that to be about half. So we're trying to get 2 stacks of diamond ore from those hills and the Hydra Lair. So this episode is going to, the rest of this episode is going to be about going into the Twilight, beating those guys up, and taking their loot, essentially. Oh, also, we're going to and looting chests as well. So some of them will have, some of the chests will have some diamonds in it. Some chests will even have diamond blocks in it, hopefully, and some cool gear as well. So that's the goal of this episode. So that'll be the mining portion done, okay? And then after that, we need to get the max amount of fortune we can. Now, we already have a fortune, higher fortune pick, right? We have this fortune 4 pick, which I wouldn't say no to maybe making netherite, but it doesn't really matter. But we don't have lucky pants yet. We have pants, but we don't have lucky pants. Let's sleep for the villagers. So we need a rabbit's foot to make lucky pants. If you do uses on these, so hover over it, tap U for uses, by the way. So yeah, we need a rabbit's foot to do luck. And we're gonna make a new set of pants just for our lucky pants. So we don't need to find a desert. We need to find a flower forest or a desert. But the other little silly farm that I have an idea for is also involves a desert, and I'm just gonna do like proof of concept on that farm. I'm okay with even getting 1 diamond from that farm. It's such a silly little thing that we discovered many years ago. I'm hoping it still works. I genuinely didn't even check if it works, but I'll show you what it is. That'll take like 2 seconds to do. Yeah, so I would definitely get lucky pants. If we get lucky in an unhollowed hill, what I want to do is grab this uncrafting table. Oh no, it's a map maze focus. Okay, so we should be good to craft this. Got it. These spawn in a lot of the chests that we need to get going. Okay, so we should be good to craft that. Then we can uncraft these things that we got from. We can uncraft one of these, and this gives us a diamond in the uncrafting table, which is pretty cool. So again, trying to explore all those unique ways to get diamonds from Minecraft, yeah. So, and then finally, we're gonna do a build with these. So we're gonna do. I don't want to, I think I've said it already, but I'm not 100% what I've said and what I haven't said on recording. I might have told Twitch chat this. I don't know. I want to do, maybe not a stadium build, but I want to do something with armor stands, and I think I'm going to gear out a bunch of armor stands. Now, 6,700 is a lot, so I might do, I don't know. I haven't fully decided yet. We're going to do something. There's going to be some diamond blocks placed for sure. There's going to be some armor stands for sure. But the armor stands will have like a chest plate and a shovel, or pants and a sword, or I think I kind of like the idea of pants and a sword. Now that's a lot of work to outfit them all, so that might take time. If I do that on stream, which I may do, I may not. If I do that on stream, I'll let you know. That'll be on the Deadpine channel, that where you can see me outfitting every single one. But we'll probably just show off the final results as we go and placing all these. So that's the goal. that's the goal, and then that'll be the challenge complete. So make sure you get your sub in if you want a diamond block placed or the stand placed. I might have like pillars of diamond blocks with a bunch of armor stands. Maybe I'll do it. You know what I might do? I think I might do an armor stand per Twitch sub. I think I might do an armor stand per Twitch sub. And then, because that's only like 500, which is a lot. It's still a large number, but that is a lot better number. And then we'll do diamond blocks placed per YouTube sub, or, you know, the difference, because a lot of the Twitch subs are there. I think that's what we'll do. So it'll be a little bit extra. It'll be a little bit extra. And then we'll do the build out of the diamond blocks, and then we'll have the Twitch subs with the armor. I like that idea. That's what I'm sticking to for now. I've said it on recording, so I kind of have to stick to it. But oh man, my recording style is very unique. Anyway, I digress. I'm gonna get prepped up for the Twilight Forest, and we're gonna go hop in there and beat up some bosses and get some cool loot. All right, here it is, the Twilight Portal. Love to see it. I'm not quite prepped up. I'm not really sure. I'm not sure. Oh, there they go. Okay, loading a little bit there. Not quite sure. I traded. I got a farmer going to trade for apples, so I can keep making golden apples to keep myself alive during this. I'm not really sure what else we need here. That's the thing about waystones, is that we're so unbelievably powerful to just come back whenever, you know. So I think I might just dive in here. Oh, I definitely don't need 2 buckets of water. I might just dive in here. I would like some cobblestone to build with. We're also just have like a ton of room in our backpack for stuff. Cobble to build with. I don't think we. Well, I mean, a bucket's not the worst thing. And then what I can do is also just like put those there instead. In fact, I might even go just trade for another set of apples, because you can get, oh geez, I started typing in there, because you can get 64 apples at a time for basically nothing from a farmer villager, and then we have enough gold. It's, you know, that's all it takes. Beautiful. I'm getting a little bit of weird lag here though. Seems like it's stuttering up every so often here. So, but 135 apples should be more than enough there. Yeah, feed player immediately when hurt, which is all I care about. Because if you feed an apple as soon as you're hurt, you know, we can take more than that. So, then we can always come back and craft more, right? Like that's the other thing, is we can always come back and craft more. Okay, and we're having our elytra. I still value the reach over everything else there. I did not save a netherite for these boots. Maybe it's worthwhile hopping in the nether, because I wanted to get a netherite pick going as well, and maybe the netherite pickerang. I don't think so though. I think we're just gonna go. I think we're gonna dive in. Let's just go for it. Oh, you know what I do need? We do need. Let's look up the recipe for the magic map, which is torchberry raven. So let's bring some glowstone in, which you can get in the twilight, but like it's just faster and better to grab it from here. And then we do want to bring. I don't know why it's lagging like this. I might have to restart the pack here. We'll bring in some extra spruce, even though we have like this to work with as well. And we might be traveling around with these. Okay, cool. Let's just hop in and see what the Twilight's like, and hopefully we get rid of that lag. All right. It's looking good. I love the Twilight Forest. This is my favorite Other Dimension mod. Yeah, we're still getting this weird choppiness. So I'm going to be right back. Okay, that seems to be a little bit better. I just restarted the pack, basically. Could have been like a weird memory leak with the portal starting here. Not really sure. Oh, yeah, because I still had that in my inventory. Oh, maybe that's from the Twilight, though. Anyway, I was going to say here. Also, sorry about the wrong... I was on the wrong scene. I was on the Twitch scene, not the not the recording here scene. Okay, so Twilight Forest is a fun one. Yeah, like a really fun one. So unfortunately, we have to go murder a raven, which is always a bummer. These little birds don't quite count. And I would like to go... I think I'm going to go this way because there's a house over here. These have the druids. That'll give us the glowberries. I guess there's one there as well, but I think I'd rather go this way. So we're going to go northwest here. Okay, this is what we're looking for. These obsidian pillars with the lapis is where the ravens spawn, apparently. That was an old school thing. I don't know if that's still the case anymore. But yeah. So yeah, so these pillars supposed to spawn used to spawn the ravens. Yep, there they are. Okay. So you get the advancements, Silence of the Forest, but you also get this raven feather. So now let's head over to this druid house. And the Twilight map is really good. So these glowberries that we get can also spawn where there's cave roots here as well. But like I said, I think we're going for... I think we're going to go for this. So these spawners spawn these druid skeletons. Now, they do magic damage, actually, and poison. But... I think we... Yep, and they drop the torchberries. Sorry, torchberries, what they're called. So you do this, when I forgot paper, which is pretty classic. Now, there's some chests in here. Not sure if diamonds can spawn in these things. I don't think they can, but it's cool to get the sweet berries from that. That's a new addition, of course. So, but because we're awesome sauce and have waystones, which are very powerful, we can do this. Drop everything off here. I don't need any more torchberries. Okay, and then we do uses on you. We got to make some paper here. 1, 2, 3. Uses on you. There is actually plenty of sugarcane in the Twilight Forest, but okay. Then we hop back, pick this up. Very good, and then we open up the map here. So now, these pictures represent the bosses you need to do. So, and you do need to go in order of the advancements. So if you ever get lost, just go to this Advancements tab and the Twilight Forest tab, and this will give you an idea of what to do, where to go. So you actually don't need to do these anymore. It used to be that you had to kill a Twilight mob, get the map, then you could go to the Naga area. Otherwise, the Naga area would kick you out, essentially. But yeah. So now we have to go find that, do this, and then we can also even do the the Lich as well. So we could do north to there, but we might as well just go towards the Naga area in general here and go fight the snake. All right, there it is, spawned in. I don't quite know how much. When I'm used to fighting this, I'm used to having the ridiculous... Oh, this needs arrows, huh? That'll be interesting. Well, we should be all right with a sword. Nice. Ate an apple for us. It's got these attacks and stuff. So usually when I fight this is in a Mad Pack 2 speedrun, which is a different version, right? It's 1.7.10. So the snake area is actually a lot different. It doesn't have these hedges. Ow, ow. Oh yeah, we're barely taking melee damage. So I have flight and a bow that does like 80 damage. It takes about 5 bolts to kill it. you just fly above it, shoot it a couple times. So as you kill it, the snake tail goes away. Excuse me. Okay. Really cool. Maybe not the most powerful thing in the world. And there it is. And then a chest should spawn. Yep, chest should spawn with the scales and the trophy. Put all that junk away. You can actually craft armor with this, and it's actually pretty good armor. It's solid armor. It's not the best armor in the world, but it's solid armor, you know. You don't have to, though. So, yeah. A little bit of something. I don't want to say it's lackluster, but it's just like when you have OP stuff, it's not as fun of a fight. That's a lot more fun with vanilla. I mean, even with the vanilla gear, that fight's still really easy. It's supposed to be. It's the first boss. But, like, when you have super OP stuff, the Twilight gets a little bit boring. But, like, Twilight plus vanilla is very exciting because that armor is quite good early on. So, it's cool stuff. All right, let's go head to the Lich Tower. So as we're approaching here, I am seeing on the map that the maze and the Hydra are actually pretty close here, which is really good for us. Really good for us. Now this place is a little bit dangerous, a little bit more dangerous, mostly because of the mobs. But very easy with flight. You just fly to the top and fight the Lich itself. But we're gonna go from the bottom here for sure. Now we do a ton of damage with our sword, which is nice. But yeah. Oh, there's already a baby zombie. Now that should be auto-eating our... I don't know why that's not auto-eating our... There it goes. Maybe it takes a second. I don't know. I think I do want... Instead of rockets here, I want torches. Let's not die randomly. And then we're going to do this on, yeah, hotbar 9 here, so I can just light the world. Now, this place is sweet. Oh, I don't love that. I apparently can't hit the spiders? Okay, there we go. All right, maybe I just close this off because we don't need every tower. We'll just do that. And they can stay there. But there's chests randomly hidden in these guys. So, which is what I want to look for. Is this another spider area? No, just a cobweb area. But it's cool to get cobwebs though. One of my favorite memories in modded is the content creator Wild used applied energistics to save this entire Lich Tower and bring it over to the overworld. It was awesome. I've never done that myself personally, but it was just a really cool thing that you could do, you know. Nothing there. Step up's actually getting me a little bit here. I just want to find like 1 or 2 chests in these. I mean, back in the day, getting books was like the cool thing to do because you had to enchant a lot of books to get good stuff. So like this was actually like just treasure trove there. There's a chest. Because I think the tomes can spawn in these as well. Yeah, nothing there, but that's okay. Just offload our junk a little bit. Do want to keep those. I guess we got that. These are the lower level towers here. So, all right, cool. Let's hop up the main stairway. And this is the cool, like the idea of a helix staircase is really cool. Oh yeah, these tome books as well. These books that throw paper at you. Knowledge hurts. But they can drop enchanted books, I believe, or they used to be able to. Just spawn. There goes a skeleton. That just spawns skeletons. I love the idea of this helix staircase as well. I've done that in builds before, but when you have elevators, it's really hard to not. These are just like swarm spiders. They don't do too much. But also the idea of like connecting the helix staircase is really cool as well. Interesting. Getting shot here. There we go. Okay. Yeah, we have a lot of armor and we have a lot of resistance. And we have, I mean, we're also auto-eating gold apples, so it's just like, it's a little tough. A little tough here. Oh, I guess they can spawn on top of the swarm spiders. I see. That's neat. Hey. It's a way to get glowberries, which is cool. Which is definitely cool. So we got, I guess one of the places we would be skipping is the gas tower. And the goblin tunnels, which do have diamonds as well. Those are the two I was forgetting in between that and the ice tower for some reason. But I think we are going to skip those just for time of the series, and like we don't need the actual loot from them. But those are really cool as well for the Twilight. For sure. Check one of these. See if we get a another chest. Nope. So the Lich spawn zombies has 2 different rods, one rod of summoning, one rod of, or 2 different modes, a rod of summoning and a rod of throwing fireballs. Or not fireballs. It's like a damaging pearl. We're gonna have to play tennis with it in a second here. There's some glowstone. Which glowstone, of course, is quite good in some contexts. Yeah, really cool area, though. Love it. I've always meant to do... There was a really cool pack that the same streamer, Wild, was making, was called... From the Twilight into the Twilight? I forget what it was, but you basically lived in the Twilight Forest. It was really cool. Really cool idea. I might... Maybe at some point I'll reach out to him and, like, be like, hey, can I take over development of that and just, like, get that out there? I think it was released, but... Instant damage and speed? Might take the speed potions. Although we might not even have plus speed because of our pants. But nice. Still getting so for those who watching the Skyvault stuff, I I spilled water on my keyboard one day. Now it's working, it's functional again. But I was like, I should probably really have a backup here. So I ordered a new keyboard. I'm getting used to it. Read a couple of reviews. It was just like one of the best bang for buck keyboards. It was only like $60, I think, for a. I think it's a. I want to say it's a brown switches. I don't know. It's whatever the quieter switches are, I think. I'm not 100% on that. They're not the clackety ones though. But the presses are different than I'm used to, so I'm still getting used to that. But I really like the layout. It's also nice and smooth. So I've been really enjoying working with the new keyboard. I'm looking forward to getting familiar with it. Okay, we'll put all these away. We are going to need one trophy for the maze, but I think we're ready to go. I mean, it's going to eat an apple soon here. So, impenetrable shields. You have to when it's glowing green, that's the one you want to throw back. When it's glowing orange, they throw explodey ones. There we go. There's one. I don't think it matters which one you hit. You just have to hit the... Oh, it does matter which one you hit. Okay, so you have to do the not... You have to do the not glowing one. Or not the not washed out ones. But you have to hit the green one back at that one. That worked, apparently. Okay, deal. Not sure why. And I'm actually a little scared here. There it goes. I was going to say, why are we not eating our apples, you know? It's supposed to eat whenever I take damage. I do wonder... Maybe I have to disable this. This guy will follow you. That might have been it. That should have hit, right? I think that should have hit. So just aim at this guy regardless of where they are. There we go. Okay, now this is stage 2 where they start summoning zombies. Still throwing crap at you. But you can actually hit them now. So, bit of a pushover, especially when you have undead damage. You're not dead yet? There we go. Nice. This is such a quality of life. They used to just plop everything on the ground and you could, like, lose stuff. Which is kind of funny. So you get the Scepter of the Twilight. So this is the one that throws stuff. Pretty cool. Kind of like rapid fire there. We'll actually swap our bow out for that, because why not? And then randomly gives you gold armor. It's such a weird thing, but definitely cool. Definitely cool. All right. And this is the real place we want to get to, is the maze. So the maze will have actual loot that we want to get. The maze is also, funny enough, one of the things that can end a speed run as well. But yeah. All right. Good stuff with the Lich Tower. Let's just take the faster route out here. I want to be on the ground here. I think this will be, yep, ground level. Beautiful. And then we head, so the mazes are those gray and green looking squares in the swamp. Now, you can't go to the swamp until you get this advancement. it'll rapidly decrease your hunger. So, all right, looks like we're eating the apples a little more frequently, which is what I want. I want the apples to be very frequently eaten while we're here. So, okay, I'll see if that maze. And there it is. This is what the outside looks like. Yeah, these maze slimes, which actually were like a great slime ball source at one point. I don't know if they still do. Okay, I wasn't sure if they still drop slime balls, but they sure do. We don't really need slime balls, but okay. Hop up here. We're gonna go down with this. So now, the really scary mob in here, they're like pincher beetles, and they run up and grab you, do damage, but then also bring you towards other mobs, I think is their AI, and they're very scary, or at least they were in the past. I don't actually know. Now, you can actually make a map. So, obviously, vanilla doesn't have a map, right? Or like a mini map, rather. So, in this, there's actually a maze map that you can make. And, yeah, these are the chests we want to go for. So, these chests are a little bit scary. Hold on. Let me actually add that to here and this as well. Because if there's string right here, it's trapped with TNT. If there's not, I think it's okay. Ooh, red thread's kind of cool. Maze wafer. So no focus. So the focus will let us would originally let you make a map for down here. Now we can just use the mini map if we zoom in on this. You can kind of see where you've been. It's more relevant for the floor 2 when you're completely under bedrock. This one you can kind of dig into from the top. But yeah, I do love this. This is fun. I really enjoy these. Oh, and look at this. We actually got really lucky. This would have been a. Oh, there's that pincer beetle that I was talking about. And these are the minotaurs. Now they do a lot of damage, but again, the pincer beetles are the problem. I don't even know how much damage these are doing. They run at you too. Probably should go back for a lot of health as well. I probably should go back for some arrows for my bow. In fact, I think I'm gonna do that. So let me get some arrows for my bow. This is me totally not forgetting that the full quiver of slowness arrows was totally in my bag the whole time. I mean, totally not in my bag the whole time. Definitely needed to go back for that. Did not mean to fall, but here we are. Okay. Yep. But the slowness arrows actually help with those pincer beetles a lot. So yeah, you see the map. So as soon as you start lighting with torches, you can kind of see where you've been, which is pretty cool. What the heck was that from? You? Ooh, notes on the fire swamp, huh? Oh, maybe we're in the fire. Oh, this is in the fire swamp. Got it. So this one's overlapping there. Got it. Well, I really quickly want to grab this. No. Okay, that was TNT. Okay. Biome locked, check your advancement. So that means we overstepped our bounds, which hopefully will be all right there. So maybe they removed that string. That one kind of looks trapped as well. Yeah, okay. Maybe it's just trap chest versus not trap chest. There's some TNT there, which is actually kind of convenient because it does open up. It does open up some space here. Now, I love this brick. This is one of my favorite bricks of all time. I think that's the reason I like Tough so much. But I really, really enjoy how that brick looks. In general. You know, just in general. And if I was doing a more long-term world, I think I would build with it. What do we got here? Fire, triple opposite monster sees. I think you have to eat. Yeah, Swamps of the Labyrinth, local choice. Yeah, so it gives you like clues on how to beat the labyrinth there. Classic spider AI. Love that. So now, another thing, and then we do this in the speedruns, you can go through this. It just takes a little bit. So it's not, you're not completely locked out here. And then TNT is actually pretty quick at getting through it as well, as you just saw there. So sometimes I will come in here in a speed run with some TNT and do it that way. Okay. Might just be all level 2s are set to explode here. So here's a charm of keeping. So this has a chance to keep your inventory, and you can actually upgrade them. And that guarantees keeps your inventory, which is really cool actually when you die. So even Twilight, and these are all old mechanics. Twilight, well before a lot of other modern mechanics had these. There's also a charm of life, which acted like a totem before totems were a thing. Stuff like that. If you hadn't guessed already, I'm about to say again. I really love this mod. This is such a good. Like, if I had to add one mod to Minecraft, this would be definitely on the short list. You know, for sure. Like this, I would even consider this vanilla plus, because like the materials that you get from here aren't. They're very vanilla. They act like vanilla items. They're not as, netherite's still better than everything in here, basically. But they're cooler, like it's got some flavor to it, I don't know. Really love it for that. Okay, this one's being a bit tricky. Yeah, all right. Okay, backtracked on the maze. I don't think this is gonna go anywhere. This is gonna be a dead end, right? Yeah, that's gonna be a dead end. So looking at the maze here, I would need to go the other direction, or actually, does this auto? No. Okay, 2. There is a hardness level that you can't do. Well, that's kind of neat. These are different than regular. Yeah, those are different than regular gold axes. They used to just have gold, like vanilla gold axes. Let me do this. It might take longer, but it gets 2 at a time, or it gets an entrance for us. Looks like there's a lot of mobs behind the door here as well. Let's see how that goes. So they do like a charge attack. So you just gotta dodge that. So when they speed up run, just dodge. Yeah. Ooh. Bane of my existence. See, like this is a problem because it can bring you right next to a creeper, like that. Oh boy, that was a good thing we have explosion. I'm really happy I put that explosion on there. We don't like you. Those things are so dangerous. They've ended many a speed run. You heard no one up in the corner here? Shouldn't have drawn this early. There it is. So what we're looking for is the boss. Which will be in a big mushroom room. It'll be the big mushroom. We're also looking for a square that's the size of... I don't know if this will show up on this map. It does. We're looking for a square that's the size of this, but is completely blacked out because there's nothing there. So it's like a solid pillar. And there's going to be some nice loot there. So this kobold spawns with a, hey, don't come here. Which I'm getting the feeling that my... I bet you anything that the mushroom boss is going to be in that area, which will be kind of annoying, knowing my luck with RNG. Yeah, I just want to complete this maze here. Barely got there in time. Okay, could be that way. I'm going to go this way first. So this is like a torch restock for those who forgot to bring torches. So I would bring a lot of torches with you. In fact, we might even be on our last half a stack here. I think this should be auto refilling. But that's also okay because we have waystone. We can just go back for more. Dang, okay. We haven't found one of these rooms yet, so these rooms are fun. This is where you can actually get a spawner for these minotaurs, which is pretty cool if you wanted to farm them for whatever reason. So there's the spawner. There's also chests in here as well. I think this is where you can get the maze focus. I did want this. Some of these have TNT under them as well. I guess I kind of want to keep everything from those, though. Let's get these away. Those are staying in the inventory there, I guess. And what do we got here? Another charm of keeping. Fire aspect. There's these steely leggings. They're basically iron. Like, it's actually iron. So, which is why it doesn't really break vanilla progression all that much, because, like, it's just iron. Ooh, go away, go away, go away. No, thank you. No, thank you. Yeah, and then the ironwood chest plate. Yeah, I don't know. It's cool. Doesn't break too much. That one doesn't look like it's trapped, so I think we're good there. Probably should keep some milk on us. That's like a hint at something later on. All right, I need to hop back and get more torches here. We're actually out of torches, so yeah. All right, restocked up. Let's keep going. No, thank you. For not to be poisoned. Otherwise, you could interrupt them like that. That's kind of neat. Also, no thank you. Now, be careful of those slime balls. They're slow-moving, easy to dodge, but they do a lot of damage. Or, yeah, like even that half a heart with our current defenses, that's pretty impressive. Let's get this lit up so we don't get any more minotaurs. Rude. Oh, nice. Oh, they actually fight each other. That's kind of fun. Whatever you got, I don't want. No, thank you. Okay, and that fills in a lot of this area here, so it is going to be in that top left corner. Let's just get these going. Okay. Whew! That was close. that was a little close, huh? Okay. That was about to be a lot of TNT. I haven't found a map focus yet. Or the maze focus or whatever. Which is something I kind of wanted. That might be only in the boss loot. We'll see, we'll see. Getting the old crits going here. Let's just get rid of you so I don't get poisoned. That was like the Monty Python skit where he just keeps running forever. Vanilla bow is still the best weapon in the game. That charge up attack did a couple hearts. What if I drank a fire potion if I could go into the... No, not there either. So the steel leaf is what you craft all the stuff out of. But I wonder if I drank a fire potion if I could go in there. Go into the Hydra area. So you get Fortune 2 in looting. Like you get like natural built enchantments on those, which is, again, really cool for old school vanilla. Not as cool these days with how easy it is to enchant stuff. But so this will be a dead end, but I just wanted to light it up on the map. Yeah, so I had to go through that fire area. But what we're going to do is we're just going to... once again, mine through this. So I went to go mine through this, and there's a solid wall there. So this is the room I was talking about. This is going to be that square that cannot be mined through. So I'm going to mine through this. Okay. And there's our boss. All right. So boss is there, and then the loot room is right next to it, which is really nice. So with the boss, you have a chance to get the maze breaker, which is cool. But let's go beat this guy real quick. This doesn't do a ton of damage. So they still lock this guy in I'm not really sure why. Maybe he can break blocks now. I feel like he can break blocks these days. But even still, it's just a couple bow shots here. I think the boss man has a chance of dropping this maze breaker, though, which is a pickaxe that works well on the maze blocks, I think. Don't quote me on that. Let's go ahead and loot everything here, though. Let's see what we get. Oh, there's our map maze focus. So this will let us craft the uncrafting table. And then that's the blank maze map as well. So you have a chance to get those early. But yeah, that's definitely where you want to be at. Let's go and put those away. We'll do that later. Okay. No, so no maze breaker. Extra damage while charging. It's pretty cool though to have. Okay. Definitely cool for a trophy room. That's the other thing about the Twilight. It's like it's really good for like trophies in general. Okay, so this is the area I was talking about. You have to be careful getting into it though. I could be misremembering where the maze breaker is. That might be in a different dungeon. That might be in like the gas tower. I genuinely don't remember. What you have to do here is you have to be careful. There's traps here of TNT. I think going in lower is ideal. What you don't want to see is you don't want to see the pressure plates and the sand, because they have pressure plates to to flip the sand onto you. We're gonna go center room and then up is basically, and you have to loot it fast, I believe. All right, there's the TNT. So if you can get rid of all the TNT as well, that works as well. Kind of disarming the room, if you will. Okay, but here's the room, and we did get in without the sand, so that's good. So what I'm going to do here is we're going to definitely send that away. Going to open up my bag. I'm going to put all of this stuff here so I can keep my inventory clear, so if it does start exploding, we can grab stuff and run. I guess with the new Minecraft mechanics, we can make ourselves one by one and get in there and get everything, which would be kind of funny. All right, let's make sure we have an escape route here. Don't want to risk that. This is just a precaution. I just don't remember. Okay. Oh, you know what? This is the room you get the maze breaker from. Now that I'm thinking about it. Okay, the loot table has definitely changed because you definitely used to get diamond blocks from this. You get a block of emerald. Okay, not as good as I remember being. Red thread's interesting though. Doesn't it have a few uses? Not really sure what the uses are there. Okay, so that loot table has changed. That 100% had like diamonds and stuff in it last time, but we got to loot the cool stuff. So I'm going to get myself out of this maze, and then we have just the Hydra next, which is pretty cool. I mean, all these tools are very good, by the way. Yeah, all those tools are quite good. But yeah, I'm going to get myself out of here, get reorganized, and we're going to go hop into the Hydra fight. Okay, so I did... Oh, wrong scene, sorry. I did use my warp stone home. I did forget that you actually have to eat the stroganoff in this one. And it looks like you can eat it at any point. So that one gives you the ability to resist the fire in the fire swamp, which is kind of cool. But then what I'm going to do is just get out of the maze that way. And what we're going to do is just plop that on. Get some fire out. We do have some fire resistance potions, which should actually help a lot. And then, where are my rockets? There they are. Let's hop into the rockets. We can also get rid of that. And then we're going to hop in and just fly. We're just going to fly to the swamp. Which should be no problem at all. It's just southwest of us. I think that's actually probably going to be... Did I place that down and not pick it up? Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, it's just there. Yeah. Well, that's a new biome. I don't remember this biome. That's cool. Let's zoom out the map a little bit. That'll help. Well, yeah. Much more preferable to getting out of the maze the old-fashioned way there, I guess. But yeah, now that we've eaten the stroganoff, we should be good to go to hop into this portion without... Well, that can still set us on fire, I guess, but definitely going to put that back on. And then we're going to head over to the Hydra layer in the middle there. All right, we're on the side of the Hydra layer. It's spawned, but I haven't quite seen it yet. We're going the long way around here, I guess. By the way, these huge lily pads, super cool. Love those things. Great for, like, paths. You know? Don't fall in that. Hi. So you can damage it just by hitting the heads. Fire hurts. So we're going to do this. In addition to the other stuff. I don't know how much that's going to protect me. So damaging... Oh, yeah, you really hurt. I see. So fire resistance does nothing. Got it. And I don't know why I was not auto-eating those, but that's okay. Maybe because I had full hunger? I don't really know. So dodge. So the open mouth. Hitting the open mouths does more damage with the bow. Hitting them at all, or in general. So as long as they're doing their animation, you damage that way. We're just going to try to dodge here. Why are you not taking? Or at least that's what I've been told. Now, the fire resistance may not protect against their attacks, but it does protect against the fire that's actually happening here. Which is good. Maybe it's just a random head that takes damage. That could also be it, too. I never know what's changed from 1.7.10, you know, or 1.12 or whatever, you know. Hard to say sometimes. That fire-breathing attack really hurts. They could also just have moments of invulnerability as well. But as you can see, there's a bunch of ore behind it. I was expecting more diamonds behind it, but that might be later. You know. Well, there we go. Now, it should grow back 5 heads total now. Or at least it used to back in the day. Yep, there it goes. So more heads. And there used to be a bug with this. And it would grow a lot more. Like a lot more. It also used to have a bug where if you got close to it, it would melee one-shot you regardless of your armor. It just went through everything. And there it is! That was our goal for the Twilight. So, now you would normally need the Fiery Blood. Let me show the advancements here real quick. So you would normally need that. Oh, that's actually simultaneous? That's kind of cool. To get going. Oh, we can do the Carmite. Okay, so this is actually the progression is not super linear like it used to be. So we could go to the Dark Forest after beating the Lich, place a trophy, and then we beat the champions at the Goblin Tunnels. Then we could go to the Gas Tower, which is that line there. So that's pretty cool. I like that actually. Now the cool part about this one was, before I put it away, it lets you make fiery stuff, which was good stats, by the way. Like, that's really good stats. 9 armor, 1 point tie. What's netherite? That actually might be better than netherite, now that I'm looking at it. That actually is better than netherite. Armor-wise, but not toughness-wise. So you sacrifice toughness for more armor. But this one has auto-smelting, which is a big deal. Like, that's different, right? That's different. And then you can use the craft ingots, which do that. Which actually, I believe these are usable in Tinkers. Yeah, they sure are. So this gives you the auto smelt as well, and superheat and Twilight, and like that's really cool to add to a Tinker's style of thing. That's one way to get auto smelt on your Tinker's tools, which is really cool. Which is really cool. If you're playing like a tech pack and you don't want to do processes on your ores when you go mining. You just literally make a hammer out of that, go mining. All your ingots are then fortuned and auto smelted, which is usually the most efficient way. So, yeah, that's the actual ingots of that are actually a lot more powerful than I remember them being. And I'm not gonna lie to you, YouTube. There's no diamonds here, right? Am I just missing this? I don't think there's diamonds here. I'm not sure if that's just specific to this Hydra layer or all of them. There used to be one or two veins of diamonds in these, you know? So, not sure about that. Well, there's a diamond there, but that's definitely not... that is definitely not from the actual layer itself. Now, it's kind of funny how rare the diamond ore is with stone these days. Because of, you know, the new levels in the deep slate, which is kind of funny. Okay. Well, that was a little lackluster, so maybe we do go mining underneath here. I actually don't know what the negative level goes. I'm assuming it's the Y64. No, it's really close. So it's Y negative 30, which is actually not very deep, you know, comparatively. And this is what used to be cool about the Twilight was mining in the Twilight was good for condensed ores because there's only 30 levels of dirt instead of 60 underneath of you. So you got everything in a much more condensed area. Now, I don't know if this is the same as the overworld, where everything's kind of condensed in. This might have old values for ores, where maybe it's Y12 we want to be at for diamonds, which is why we saw some over there. So I'm going to pop back up here. I do want to keep lighting this place up. Because we saw that, what, like here? Which is Y negative 5. The Twilight might be a bit of a flop on mining ores, huh? Well, in this specific area, we have hollowed hills to mine actual ores, which would be fun. There's a bit there. Still silk touching, but well, we got one diamond ore from the Hydra there. I'm gonna call that a win. Which is a bit unfortunate. I was really expecting a couple pillars. Maybe I need to go in and mine some. Maybe they're hidden behind things. Just add these to the collection here. So they auto collect. I mean, it's cool to see that. And by that I mean the glowstone. But yeah, I'm just not sure if it was just a weird Hydra or if this is what they all look like. I mean, there's a small kind of layer here. There's lapis. Not seeing anything in the ceilings there, right? I don't think so. All right, like I said, gonna call that a win. Now, there's one more thing to do in the Twilight. I am gonna fly around and find one. We might even be able to see one on the map here. Let me just do this. Maybe not. Let's just do that then. So there's things called hollowed hills. They're fairly... Oh, I guess we could go to this maze as well. I might hop back in and then fly that way. So yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll go home, hop back into the portal, and then fly that way. This will put some stuff away while we're here. Sort that inventory. All right, not using that. Don't need the magic map anymore. We're not planning on advancing, so we got our trophies. So I guess we take our trophies out. Right? We can place these. They actually are, they're animated. Or some of them are animated, I think. Oh no, it's just the gas that's animated. Sorry, but still really cool. Still really cool. Yeah, the Uragas trophy is animated, which is nice. And I was like, well, yeah, we'll travel by these. I 100% forgot that we have an elytra with rockets. I'm not going to lie to you there. Yeah. Makes that a little bit easier. All right, cool. Then we're going to hop back into the portal. And we're going to fly northwest instead of southwest. And we're just going to show off this little spider maze, which I think can have that map maze focus, by the way. Oh, there's a small hollowed hill. So this is what a hollowed hill looks like, but this is a small one. So not going to have exactly what we want, which is diamonds. But these will have ores in them. Yeah, look at this. And a nice supply here. But the bigger ones should have diamonds. These are actually packed. Holy smokes. Okay, these are way different than usually it's the pillars. And I think they are still going to be pillars. Like this. But they're way, way more packed up top here than they used to be. Which is actually really cool. I really like that change. It's a good change, in my opinion. And a really cool way to get the resources. Which would explain why there's less ore down below. So, again, haven't been to Twilight in 1.18 modded. But there's also spawners down there of kobolds and those little spiders. Creeper spawners as well. Kobolds actually drop wheat, funny enough. So you could do like a mob spawner version of a wheat farm if you wanted to. Yeah, there's chests here, which would not too much loot, especially in the smaller ones. And then there's also these sappers, which drop TNT. Or they try to hit you with TNT. I'm going to die here. Okay. Can we eat? I really wish it was going to eat an apple there. Well, that's a bummer. That's a bummer. We're okay. We're not too far off of that. Let me put on some backup gear here. First death is always embarrassing. First death is always embarrassing. Good thing we got some of these. I guess we do at Twilight. Let's get our stuff back with Twilight gear. It's 8 armor. That's nice. I guess we do the fire protection one. Why not? Let's actually do... Which one's better? I guess those. We'll do the chest plate here for the... Oh, that's a lot of fire protection. Maybe I should have done the actual protection 3 ones. We could always enchant these, but I'm not too worried about that. At Twilight. I mean, what are you going to do, right? Not much to do. We'll use that as our range. Definitely want to have a shovel. Definitely want to have an axe on us. Definitely going to need some food. We'll use the Hydra chops. What do I not have? Boots? Let's go. Oh, let's grab a waystone as well. Alright. Going back for my gear. Going back for my gear. Alright, hopefully... we can get our body back with not too much trouble. Oh, it did explode everywhere. That's a bit rough. All right. Well, let's try to get it back on here as quickly as possible. Right, you. Did I still have my elytra on for that? That might have been part of the reason. That might have been part of the reason. Okay, Sapper's hurt. Noted. Want that back. I definitely want the battery back as well. Let's just put like the stuff we're not actually gonna be wanting to do. There we go. Using here. All right, I am feeling good about that. As far as us collecting, let me just do this real quick though. Great way to get ore. Great way to die as well. Got it. Relied a little bit too much on my golden apple stuff there, and that's how it goes. Okay, grab that silver real quick. Not that we really need it much more in the way of ore. All right, I'm going to go fly around now and find a big version of these. Now that should have diamonds in it. To note, these are a ton of fun, and I've done this multiple times in the past. These are a ton of fun to mine out and live in. That's where my cave base ideas kind of come from a lot of the time. Well, yeah, I really enjoy mining them out and living in them a lot. Oops. So, let's check the map here. Daytime, please. Oh, I guess we're gonna go to that maze real quick as well. But yeah, we should be able to fly around here, and find that. I think I might have my elytra on for that one, which would explain some stuff. All right, cool. All right, so this is what the mazes look like from the top here. They're relatively straightforward. I think they have like spider spawners and angry dog spawners, which I never like killing puppies in Minecraft, you know. I do believe these can have a diamond in them, or at least they used to be able to. This is like your level 1 base. It does give you a lot of the different vanilla resources, which is fun. You can mine these, but they hurt you. But yeah, Twilight was a big fan of the mazes. Maybe we don't get diamonds from these, or if you do, it's very rare. We'll check this entire maze and then go from there. Let's make sure we take out all the chests that we find though. Okay. In classic cheese fashion here. We'll go this way. Just getting an idea here. Oh, that's why this is so good, because it insta-mines it and only hurts you once. Yeah. Ooh, bug stomper. There we go. Nothing there. Yeah, nothing there either. Also picked up our bag. I think it's just this side of the maze we haven't gone to yet. Here's some spiders. Yeah. All right. Decent vanilla stuff, but like not amazing. Cool. Just want to show those off a little bit. We don't have to. We're not going to spend infinite time in those. Let's check the map once again. All right. I'm going to fly around and try to find a big hollowed hill. It's like, it'll look like this on the map. Oops, scrolled in the wrong spot there. It'll look like this on the map, but just like ginormous. And my goal is to let's get at least 9 diamond blocks from there. These are definitely different than I remember them being, you know, tell me you've been playing Minecraft for 10 years. Tell me you played Minecraft for 10 years, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm gonna go find one of those. So over here on the left is what the dark forest looks like. That looks like it's the goblin tunnels. Now, we could go into that technically. Now, it used to be you had to go, like, beat the Hydra before you could even go into that, but I guess you can go to that right after, oh, here it is. Look at that. Nice. Right after the Lich, which is pretty cool, actually. I like that. So this is a big hollowed hill. Let's make sure that's on so we don't die here. And I actually might even do this, because I want to be able to manually eat one of those when it's not cooperating with me. And then I need my excavator. We don't need those anymore. Okay. I'm kind of curious to see what the top of this looks like, though. Because that last one was packed with stuff. So. Oh, yeah. Nice. There's some diamonds. Loving that. Okay, this is more what I thought the other one, not the other one was going to be like. This is more what I thought the Hydra layer was going to be like, for sure. Look at this. Excellent. So I'm going to mine out basically this entire top row here and just, yeah, on the hunt for these diamond pieces. I'm just going to zoom myself in on the map here. I'm going to leave that death up because, you know, good to have some reminders there. Need iron. But yeah, imagine coming into here like early game for just resources, or like this is where the resources are. It'd be kind of cool, actually. Let's also make sure these have their own spots there. That's our only magnet in this playthrough, so when our hammer broke. All right, cool. So I'm gonna keep mining this, and then we'll see what the tally is. So this is the trick I'm going to be using here. I don't think there's any diamonds down there. We already have our map focus, so we don't need to really risk it. There's a bunch of skeletons and such. So I'm just going to do this. So this will build wherever there's an air slot there, which is pretty cool. And then we'll have a platform to mine from, so I can just, you know, hammer mine here with hopefully no... Well, I guess if we mine out the ores, but we'll hopefully be able to get everything there. And be able to see the entirety of the actual hill, so we make sure we get all the diamonds from it. Which would be cool. I mean, this is just satisfying to mine this much ore, regardless of what kind of ore it is, or even if it's useless in this. But yeah. That's why we always bring a large number of cobblestone with us. Never know the uses. And I would recommend, if you've never lived in one of these, it's really fun. I genuinely think it's really fun. to do so. All right, I'm gonna get back to mining. Okay, so I came back here to repair my hammer because we broke it for like the third time mining so much because it doesn't have much durability because of cobblestone, right? Okay, hammer's repaired. Got it. And then I was like, why do we only have 2842 diamond blocks? Shouldn't we have so much more than that? After this has like been going for hours and hours and hours. So there may have been a roadblock. We don't need any more blaze rods. I think we're good. We're gonna destroy that. Just wait till you see where we're at here. Yeah, we may have filled up quite a few hoppers. Quite a few hoppers. Those are stacks of diamond blocks. Wow. Holy smokes. That's absurd. This is probably going to be it could be 1,000. Could be 1,000. Maybe not quite 1,000, but like I can't believe that's what was happening the entire time. I mean, I can because it's me, but also like classic Deadpine. All right, let's go show the progress. Let's go show the progress here. Holy smokes. Okay, there's still even more up here to grab as well. Classic. This is like layer 2. But layer 1 down here is looking pretty good. So we got this nice section mined out here. Now, there was definitely less diamonds in this level. There was a few. But it seemed like whenever I was getting diamonds, I was mining upwards into the ceiling. So, I'm pretty happy with this hollowtail, though. This is actually... I was expecting to get like 50-50. And instead, we're getting it all from this hollowtail, this big hollowtail here. Yeah, I think down below here is done. I think we're just looking up top now. Yeah, for like these sections here, right? I think that's where we're gonna get majority of our stuff from. Excuse me. So, yeah. All right, I'm gonna scour for a little bit, try to find some more diamonds here. There should be a few more hidden in here, but yeah, be good stuff. Okay, I'm thinking this might be the last vein, or, you know, maybe there's some others hidden in here. But I think oh, there's a hidden one, or hidden one. I think I got the other ones in the roof. Yeah, maybe off to the side here, but I don't think we're going to get much else. Oh, aha! He says as he finds another one immediately. Okay, so they spawn like the emeralds spawn. So if there's an emerald spawn there, that usually means there's not diamonds super close by. Okay, I'm thinking we're good on this hollowtail. Maybe I go find another one. Maybe not though. There was a sneaky one hidden in there. But yeah, that's pretty good for like some guaranteed diamonds. That's pretty good. There's some hidden stuff over here for sure. Yep. You just never know what you're going to find around the corner here. Love pearls for... Well, maybe not for that. Not what I wanted to do. Also a little scary. Also, I guess we could use this to verify that there's no like diamonds hidden in the corner. And then there may be some diamonds down here. But like... Feels like this is mostly the other stuff. That is big, though, huh? That is really big. It's the sappers I don't like. Or they do the most damage, rather. I think they might have some sort of armor pierce because of the pickaxes. Well, there's a transformation powder, which is... It's okay. It like converts zombie pigment and stuff like that. Looks like we're getting mostly modded ores down here. Now, if you're going to live in a base, unless you need, like, huge, vast spaces... Oh, there's some up there. I see you. Unless you need, like, really big areas for, like, really big tech setups, I would recommend the smaller hollowtails to, like, live in. I keep forgetting this is in my hand. guess we have milk we could use. Alright. Let's get to these. I think this is the lowest section of diamonds I've seen in the entire cavern. Of course, from me missing my pearl. Let me just double check this way. It's going to be hard to play without building gadgets in the future. I think we're done here. I think we're done. Let's see what our final tally is from this one. 81. Not bad. Not bad at all. I was hoping for like 128, but I was, like I said, I was hoping for some from the Hydra place as well. But that still is actually better than I thought from this specific one. I think I'm going to say that's good here. And maybe I will go back for another one. We don't have to mine everything we need yet, because what we really do need is... I'm going to just put these next to this guy. Well, we need the rabbit's foot before we can mine any of these. So we're looking at, 150. So we need 100 more or so. It's actually exactly 160. So we need 140 something more, because we need 256. I want to get 4 stacks, which is 256. So we'll mine a little bit low. Maybe I'll mine some more in the Hollowed Hill. It's pretty easy to fly around and do that. But before we do that, we need a rabbit's foot, and I want to show off the other farm anyway. So, oh yeah, that's definitely gonna do it for the recording of time on this one. That was a big win. We also didn't get any diamonds from the. Oh my gosh, this is almost at 4,000. Jeez. Oh, it just stopped. Nice. Okay, so we got just under 4,000 from that time. So we might have enough diamonds to go forward with our plan after this AFK session. I want to do the tests on the auto trader. So that's one. 2, we got to go find a desert. Nature compass, fly to the desert, no problem. We're gonna set up a little bit of the farm that I wanted to try, or just get at least a few from the thing and show the example of how you could set up a farm for it. We need to get a rabbit's foot for lucky, and then I want to go do a bit of a mining session. Maybe I'll do like a montage where I just like unpause for a second every time I mine a diamond ore, right? And that'll be the last. We'll have a super cut of like 100 diamond ore being mined, which would be kind of fun actually. And then we mine those out, see how many diamonds we get from those, and then we start building our 1 block of diamond per sub build. And then we'll do I think we'll go above and beyond and do like a diamond armor set per, or diamond block of armor per Twitch sub as well. So if you want to share your Prime in the Twitch chat, but before that happens, so we're doing about 1 episode a week from now on, and I think there's going to be maximum 2 more episodes, if not 1 more episode. We'll see how fast we can do this other next recording session. But hey, YouTube, thank you so much for hanging out. Thanks for tuning in, watching these all the way through. Hopefully you enjoyed the summer series. Again, I'm sorry this didn't get finished prior to me going on my trip. That was the whole point of this series, but I'm still having a blast with this challenge. Really cool, in-depth, different things to do here. It's a challenge world, so we're not like making everything super pretty. It's kind of thrown together, but you can kind of get an idea of some of the concepts that I like to do for longer term worlds. And I did want to mention this one here because this is, we've been playing a lot of Vault Hunters, but Vault Hunters is going to come to an end at some point. And I know a lot of you like to watch kitchen sink packs, but I need challenges in kitchen sink packs, which is just to say, like, just random, hodgepodge of mods, kind of like playing vanilla where it's open-ended. I need something that puts a finality on the play or has a challenge to it, so we can have reasons to keep playing and keep wanting to do stuff. And some part of that could be building. Like, I would like to have maybe a longer-term world for one of these series, but we would need a challenge. So what I want you to do is maybe think of some fun challenges that you would like to see. That could be farming related, not farming as in like crops farming, although it could be, or farming of a certain material related, or something grindier related, something in there where it's like something to do with all the tech and all the exceptional stuff you have, more than just maxing out everything because you can. I need it to be not that, because that just is boring to me. So if you can think of fun challenges to do, like this diamond block per YouTube sub, would be kind of a cool world to start up. Just start thinking about that now. Start thinking about that now. That's all I want you to do. But yeah, humongous shout out to all those on the Patreon. We'll definitely have some diamond blocks for the Patreons for sure. Humongous shout out to all the Twitch subs, all those primers, sharing your prime in the chat. It's already bought and paid for. If you share it there, that's a great way to support all the content here on YouTube as well as on the Twitch stream. Just my content in general. Yeah, first and foremost, thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. That's really epic of you, especially if you made it to the end of this episode. You're epic. You're appreciated, and I really appreciate you tuning in. Yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.